Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Oh no. La Flame. La Flame. What's up? The reason we're not doing Kick is because I tried to go live on Kick and it didn't necessarily work. And I don't know how to use my OBS on Discord yet. So that's a weekend plan. Late? I wasn't that late. I wasn't that late. My alarm actually didn't work this morning. No, I'm not. I'm not late. I was on at 9:29. I don't want to hear that shit. Oh yes, yeah. I have to decide who won the trade recap. I'll make a TikTok on that today. Not late. Yeah, I know. Hell yeah. SpaceX IPO. Yo, I actually have something to say about that. I might take longs on the SpaceX IPO on Hyperliquid. Wait, at least he got his pre-market plan, of course. Bro, what? Order flow. Decent sellers coming in. What do I think about the SpaceX news? All right, so here's my thoughts with that. So pretty much people are asking about SpaceX IPO. So it's 135 bucks right now. Here's what everybody thinks is going to happen. Try to find this price chart. Pretty much everybody thinks it's going to go down. So I don't know. It could be an interesting one. Right? Everybody's telling me it's going to go down. You liar, you said you would go live on Kick or Discord because of the 7-second delay. I did, but I don't know how to use OBS on my Discord. I also don't know. I tried to do Kick, but it didn't work out too good, so I'm going to be figuring out that weekend. I'll be figuring that out this weekend. Richard Paul himself. I'll subscribe and proper mic. All right, bro. Stay on YouTube. Well, I'm going to cross stream. I just don't know how to cross stream right now. Because I will stay on YouTube because I like that people are able to find me organically through YouTube. But I also want to stream on Discord. Reginald. Why would I need OBS on Discord? I feel like that's the way to do it, no? I feel like if I go live on Discord and I'm live on OBS, there'd be some sort of fucking like, I don't know. I just feel like it wouldn't work. That's the other thing I'm worried about. Ask David. I gotta call David. David's gonna give me a little call today. A lot of sellers. See how we react to this low that we just created. I mean, it's not that strong of a low, but it is a low. I saw somebody comment on my comment on my Instagram the other day. Bro, why are you looking at all these bubbles? Go back to the normal charts. And the comment got like 50 likes, and I was just like, there's my liquidity. You know, you gotta find your liquidity somewhere. But yeah, my liquidity was in my comments. Big selling orders right here. These are really big selling orders. Gonna need some buyers to step in right here to make sure we don't fucking bleed off the cliff. What time does SpaceX IPO? Wouldn't that be like right now? I wanted to buy it last night. I wanted to long it last night on Hyperliquid actually. I was gonna buy it in an interesting way. I was trying to long it on a crypto exchange. You can trade stocks on crypto exchanges. Just I feel like it'd be more liquid. 950. Well, I guess we'll watch it. I guess we'll watch the SpaceX IPO. We'll watch it live. I'm not in it, unfortunately, yet. I wanted to get in it last night, but I didn't. We're breaking another bottle, dude. We might. I felt so bad for my cleaning lady. My cleaning lady walked in yesterday, and I'm like, hey, so like, I had this new cleaning lady, so she didn't really know what I did for work, didn't know any of this shit. So I'm like, yeah, I live stream sometimes, and things got a bit out of hand this morning. Definitely bouncing a bit off that low. These are pretty substantial buy orders. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I got a little excited on my stream and broke a water bottle. She probably thinks I do like roulette, like live roulette. Bro randomly says he's been using order flow for years. Yeah, bro. God forbid somebody wants to add another Confluence. That's so fucking funny, bro. Let's look at the name of the guy who said that. Lagoat James 67. Sounds like a very professional guy right there. I did comment on the trade recap. Order flow is so good for entries it is. I'm only loving Orb today off a very clean rejection off the midpoint, and this isn't really helping my confidence. Lagoat James 67. I did see you create the waterfall on. Fuck yeah. You're flexible sitting like that. Oh yeah, it probably looks sketch as hell, bro. This looks so fruity, I bet. It's just comfy. Yeah, this probably looks mega fruity. Hashtag mega fruit. Lagoat James. Slow start to the day. I mean, bro, it's been open for 7 minutes. I'm gonna think we're good. Not helping the allegations. Mega fruity. No, shit was fruit. Shit was mega fruit. Fruity pea. Bro, I'm actually so glad that I got on here because my alarm didn't work. I actually might have forgotten to set an alarm, but I get up at like 7 and I'm like, all right, this is way too early. So I go back to bed and then I wake up again and it's like 9:21 and I'm like, oh fuck. Where would I have my stop loss for? Can we lock in? Bro, what do you mean can we lock in? We're always locked in. Or let's look. How big is this zone? All right, 10 points. Oh, perfect. So with that, I would have my stop loss like this. 6 points. Game plan today? You brush your teeth? I did actually get some time to brush my teeth. I put cologne on, I brushed my teeth, I put deodorant on. And then I haven't even had my gum yet. I need to have my caffeine gum. Yeah, that actually tastes pretty good. Stream faster. The fuck does that mean? Why did I stop trading Forex? I didn't have much success trading Forex. Try to find the damn SpaceX ticker. Anybody know what the SpaceX ticker is? SPCX. There it is. Not open until 9:50. Play some music, dude. What music am I allowed to play? I don't want to get copyrighted. I graduated yesterday, now I can full-time trade. Fuck yeah, dude. A little late, eh? June 12th, bro's in summer school. Oh, big fucking orders. Oh my god. Oh my fucking gosh. This is a big order. Rejection off London High? Maybe, bro. House music? We can play my RP mix, my RP DJ set. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not trading today. We'll see. Hey, yo, who just got cooked? Yo, Kai Cenat Clips. How you doing today, brother? Kai Cenat Clips has had a few days where he had to get timed out, but I think he's good today. Is my orb marked wrong? Maybe. Slightly. There we go. No, now it's fine. It was like 1 point wrong. Yeah, a lot of fucking orders coming in right now. Caught the move down? What? How? Fuck. I don't know how y'all catch some of this shit, bro. Some of y'all just be fucking pressing buttons. Like, nice, but I don't know how. You know what might happen with SpaceX? Is it might suck liquidity out of the other assets. You go live late as fuck. No, I don't, bro. I went live at 9:29. How's your morning? Good, dude. I'm having a good morning. I had a good night last night. I went to a dinner, and then I somehow ended up at the club because my friend forced me to go to the club. And the ladies I was with forced me to go to the club. I did not want to go to the club, but everybody was like, "Oh, let's go to the club." And I was like, "Guys, I got a fucking train tomorrow." So I went to the club, and it wasn't anything special. It was all right. It was the club. It's how the club usually is. Nothing too exciting. No, I didn't want to go. I really didn't want to go. There was nothing for me at the club. I just wanted to go to dinner. I was at this beautiful dinner. Everything's going great, and then everybody's like, "Yeah, let's go to the club." I didn't go to Kiki. No, I went to Delilah. I went to the bathroom for a second. What the fuck happened? We are getting a ton of sellers coming in right now. Currently sitting around this low. Somebody's probably gonna tell me to take a bounce off this shit. I'm not. Wasn't in my initial game plan. Decent bit of buyers coming in. Ounce. Delilah's is a crazy place. It is, dude. Why don't I like London Low? Well, it wasn't part of my plan. It wasn't part of my plan. We're selling off pretty heavy. We might end up bouncing, but this wasn't really part of my plan initially. Only saving graces we might be bouncing on NQ. So if somebody's taking this, it doesn't look too bad, but I am not in this. A lot of buyers coming in. Fuck the plan. Buyers getting absorbed by passive sellers, sketchy London Low. I agree. Yeah, I don't like this shit. Right back to that low. See how we interact with the low right here. This is either going to stop out everybody, or we actually are going to bounce. But there's a lot of liquidity here that price might want to just fucking break towards. Fit check, dude, it's rough today. I'll give it to you in a second. I just threw that shit on. More buyers coming in. Yep, right back at that low. Big fucking sell order. Oh, big sell order. Bro, you should take the bounce. Bro, you should take the bounce. Bro, you should take the bounce. Bro, why do you take the bounce, bro? Bro, you should take the bounce. I mean, like, that's just not something I want to get in. Even now, it's like, all right, already kind of played out. Might go up, but not interested in it. They're saying I don't have furniture. They're right. I don't have that much furniture. That does not look that good. Damn, I might like MapBook. Bro called it MapBook. What's the plan? Well, I was looking for a break and retest of the downside or a rejection off the high. Doesn't really seem to be playing out. Now I'm just kind of watching how we're interacting with these levels. Maybe there's a bounce off of this low. I don't love it, but yeah, just kind of watching right now. What was my GPA? Oh my god, it was terrible. A lot of buyers coming in. There's kind of a big battle between buyers and sellers. Long look good. Why no bounce? Just wasn't a part of the plan, dude. What did I see in order to string away from the bounce? Very strong downtrend. Broke right through this low. Still tons of sellers around these key levels. The instant reaction off of this level was relatively bearish. We got fucking SpaceX in 2 minutes, which is probably gonna fuck everybody. I hope I can curse on YouTube. God damn. You think Bookmap would lag a slow computer? I don't know. I mean, I'm not that crazy of a computer. You guys been using the new Claude bot? Claude Fable? I love how my breaks from studying for exams. Bro, why are you studying for exams? Just trade. Fuck that shit. Shit played out. No, I'm playing. Bro, you should take the bounce, bro. Bro, why was the bounce not a part of the plan, bro? You should take this rough bounce and this downtrend that was not a part of your plan. That had really zero reaction in the moment. Oh shit, do I have my not financial advice? Yeah, I do. So yes, no, this is not financial advice. I'm not a fucking financial advisor. I am a guy wearing a Kiltech fucking fit trading that sometimes knows what's going on. So this is about as far as it gets from financial advice. Yo, chocolate. Somebody just called me chocolate. Bro, what? That's gotta be, that can't be, you know. That's gotta be some form of not good. The bounce still looks good. Then take it, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm not your dad. You know what I mean? I'm not controlling you. Like, I don't want to take it, but if you really want to take that bounce, you know, I don't think anybody's stopping you. What do you guys think would happen if we set up a bot, like an AI, that reverse traded my chat? So anytime somebody was like, yo, bro, short, we just fucking logged. Just full ported. You think the bot would be profitable? I need somewhere to spit my gum out. Got your bots a while back. They're doing pretty good. Fuck yeah, I love to hear that. That's good. Is game plan needed? Or could you just mark out the levels and wait for a reaction? I think a game plan is needed, bro, because like it lets me visualize the setups I want to find beforehand. And a few of the losses I took were just me being an idiot because I didn't have the game plan. I would just hop on here just immediately. Can you use the bots with funded accounts? Yes, but ideally you want to buy multiple funded accounts. It's not something where it's like you buy one funded account and you fucking flip it into like a ton of funded accounts. This is the worst bounce I've ever seen in my life. Trump just tweeted. What'd he say? Thanks for not telling me what he said. Jeez. Thanks, guys. I'm showing you Bookmap for free. I'm showing you all this shit live. You can't even tell me what he said. Thanks, guys. Somebody said the bounce might be playing out. Yeah, it might. I mean, I'm not in it, but if you want to take it, probably wise to get out right there. Definitely got some buyers coming in. 15 looks good on the bounce. Yeah, it probably does. Yeah, it does. TP hit. Nice, I guess. I don't know where we got in, but glad we're out. Betting on the World Cup a little bit. I don't bet that often. What's up with this shit? Oh, there we go. We're watching it on Binance, which I guess is probably more accurate because it's very liquid. So where was I looking at it? Last night. It doesn't look bad. This does not look bad as a chart. Here's your bet with SpaceX. Oh shit, I'm sorry guys. I'm on fucking Bookmap. So with SpaceX, here's what you're thinking. If you want to buy this, you're betting that Elon is gonna use the Elon powers to pump the fuck out of this, which is what he did to Tesla. It's what he did to Dogecoin. It's what he does to all of his companies, right? So you're betting that Elon Musk is gonna talk about this shit. He's gonna post about it. He's gonna fucking add it to Grok, and it's just gonna pump, right? You're pretty much betting on Elon. Buying SpaceX IPO is like buying Elon Musk. Is that a bad idea? Time will tell. But objectively, as a chart, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like a bad chart. And there's enough people talking about shorting this shit that makes me not want to short it because everybody's like, oh, I'm going to short it when it comes out. Like, no, people are not that much of a genius, So something to think about. Yeah, if you buy SpaceX, you're betting that Elon Musk is going to go up. I'm looking on the. This is so fucking confusing. If you don't know trading, this is confusing as fuck. But this is the SpaceX contract against Tether. What's going on here? Doesn't look that bad. I mean, probably gonna pump a bit. Taking longs, good. That doesn't look that bad. Where's your shirt from? Kiltech. Why didn't I take the long? Hamdovich. Bro, Hamdovich is an intense guy. Hamdovich, were you here yesterday? I didn't see you yesterday. Why didn't I take the long? One word. It looks like shit on the lower time frames. This looks like fucking shit on lower time frames. Doesn't look that bad in the 5 minute, but. Show book map, alright. Personally waiting for SpaceX IPO to come out. Yeah, that's a very smart thing to do. I'm doing that as well. Chat wants to take a trade in a choppy market. Dude, the chat would take a trade on Sunday. I got John Wicked. John, that's actually funny, John Wicked. Interacting with this level, ton of orders around this level. What time is the IPO? It should be right now. Good idea to call today off. Too early. Darius took the long where from the bottom. I'm not seeing any data on SPCX. I'm not either. TP hit daddy. Fuck yeah, guys. I love that. Looked a little sketchy to me, but you know, all good. What do the circles mean? These are orders coming in. Green is buy orders. TP hit Big Papa. Fuck yeah. RPW trade. Hell yeah. Glad people caught that. Definitely a little sketchy, but hey, you know. Oh fuck! I forgot to post it on Instagram. That's fine. Oh my god! Why are my friends texting me? The problem with having wealthy friends is they always text you shit, and it's really hard to say no to. Like my friend's about to be like, "Hey, bro, just some fucking crazy ass plan that I probably should say no to that I'm gonna end up saying yes to. It's gonna be fun, you know." What the fuck's going on with this SpaceX shit? I don't think they have Hyperliquid on here, but most accurate. That doesn't look accurate. Looks very liquid. Yeah, this looks fucking good to me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm probably gonna end up longing this shit. I don't think betting against Elon is a smart thing to do. The guy's a fucking trillionaire. Not really, twin. You're just a millionaire that only takes A+ setups. Hell yeah. I don't know what the response to that was, but I'll take that shit. Ooh. Some trouble in the book map. Or not some trouble, just some action. Everyone long. I don't know about that. A lot of buyers coming in. Big wall right here. Is it too late to take break and retest? Yeah. We got news, I think, right now. Yo, the girl I'm talking to goes out every weekend and just took a nap. That's cooked. Um, see how we react to this little high. That's what we do. TP smashed. Fuck yeah. Some of you guys are very active traders, in the sense that you trade everything, which is okay, you know. GG's, buddy. Thoughts on women? They're amazing. I love them. Why am I being called right now? Why was this not good? I wouldn't say it's not good. I mean, we were in a downtrend. We were. It didn't look good on the 1 minute. It looked like we're selling off. Um, we kind of like just ended up bouncing above. So I don't know, I didn't love it. What the heck? What the heck kind of question is thoughts on women? I know. Yeah, I thought that was a little interesting. I don't really know how to respond to that. Bro just pulled up to a trading live to ask me that shit. Wasn't the stream, but what made you not take this? It just looked like shit on the 1 minute. It looked like shit. That we're gonna sell off. Looked fine on NQ. That was kind of the only saving grace, but yeah, it just didn't look good on the 1 minute. Ignoring my question as usual. Yeah, Mohit. I'm looking on my chat and I'm saying, you know what? I want to ignore Mohit today. That's what I'm doing. I'm saying I'm very angry at Mohit. I don't want to answer Mohit. It's just you, brother. It's exactly what's going on. I'm ignoring you. I'm targeting you. I'm targeting Mohit. RP, when are we not in a downturn when taking a bounce? When we don't aggressively break through this low like that. Like if this low, I don't know how to explain it. If we didn't have a reaction off of this low and we were kind of just coming to this low, I would have had a little more confidence. So basically, if we saw something like, right, instead of us doing this, basically just straight down to this low. But, you know, obviously the fucking bounce played out, so it's not that helpful now. What? What? Oh my gosh. Bro, that is intense. Oh my gosh. What's going on with fucking SpaceX? Why is it not open yet? You ever see monkeys in Miami jungle? I am yet to see a monkey in the Miami jungle. Maybe I'm not looking in the right spots. No, I haven't yet. I'm looking forward to it though. I mean, that sounds like something I gotta see. Mohit. What are we looking for now? I mean, we had this bounce play out off the low. I would want to see if we react to this level. I'm probably not going to take that. I'm just kind of watching now. Mohit should have long. Mohit, what's your question, bro? Now's your time to shine. You said I was ignoring your question. I can answer your question now. I'm from Sarasota, your old stomping grounds. Fuck yeah. How is it over there? I was there I think a month ago. Saw the Hyatt. The Hyatt's down now. And some new buildings going up downtown. RP, why didn't you take the bounce? It's my last time answering why I didn't take the bounce. It wasn't in my plan. It looked like shit on the lower time frames. And yeah, it just wasn't a trade that I wanted to take. It's great. Hope you're enjoying Miami. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm loving Miami. I'm loving Miami. Am I a beach guy or a mountain guy? I love the mountains. I don't get to the mountains. Holy shit, there's a lot of orders sitting around there on Bookmap. I'm done talking about the bounce. You missed yesterday's trade due to limit order? I don't find myself using limit order too frequently, so I don't know why. Why no bounce? It just wasn't a trade that I wanted to take. It didn't look good. You can't tell me this looks good on lower time frames. Is orb still in play? Potentially. I would need a really clean rejection. What do you think would happen if you guys had like a live chat where you guys could talk to each other, like, you know, like voice chat, like Call of Duty? It never broke the level in 1 minute. It didn't. It looked like it was going to, but it didn't. That bounce was low key gambling. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't really know what the whole bounce is. Them asking why you didn't take the bounce when your stop loss is low key thousands. Yeah, that is true. You guys realize if I lose a trade, I lose like $3,000, like not on a funded account, like my own money, like it like just disappears to thin air. Kai Cenat clips. I need to watch Kai Cenat clips live trade. He's always very vocal, so I need to see him just sit down and live trade. Oh yeah, the fruity sitting. Yeah, I gotta work on that. Bro, I'm a Kiltech mascot right now. I have the Kiltech pants and I got the Kiltech. This fits low key, not my best. Just threw this shit on. Dad's outside cutting grass and cut my internet line just as I was about to enter a trade. Mohit, what's your question? Sorry for being Mohit? Jeez, bro. What? Bro can't take a joke. Sorry for being bro. What? Kai Cenat Clips is jobless because Kai stopped streaming. Okay, I think Kai Cenat Clips probably clipping something else. Bro, that is fucking. That is so funny. Why is your internet line exposed like that? Yeah, good question. Bro's got his internet line just sitting above the grass, just hanging out. That's good. It's a fine trade, Kai Cenat Clips. I just didn't take it. Mohit never asked this question. Discord link. I got you, bro. Let me send it. For Mohit, Discord link. It's a fun name to say. That's why I'm saying it so much. I got you, bro. You think the IPO's out? No. All jokes aside, I learned from you. Fuck yeah, bro. I love to hear that. Come on, RP, the bounce worked. Cool, bro. Nice, you know. Was that like a B plus trade? Yeah, I'd say it was B. Look, when I'm looking at a bounce, I'm trying to see this. You know, I'm not trying to see this. Which what happened. So in retrospect, obviously it looks fucking amazing, but IPO set to surge 30%. I mean, are you like on the phone with Elon or what? You see what I mean? Oh, good. You want a curry RP? Very good, sir. Yes, Mohik. I would love some curry. I actually love curry, bro. I am a big big fan of Indian food. I love curry. I love naan bread. I love tiki masala. I love buttered chicken. I love Indian food. Huge fan of your guys' food. You guys make great food. Definitely want to hit a little cologne after you take the curry chicken down. A little cologne, little body lotion vibe. Just tap in, but huge fan of Indian food. Big food of Indian fans. Do I like butter naan? I fucking love butter naan, bro. My point though, a millionaire who only takes A+ setups. I try to be really disciplined. I didn't like. There's one trade I took on stream that I didn't like. It was when I was in the Bahamas. It was that like short off of one of the highs. Tiki masala. Did I say it wrong? Garlic naan. That sounds a little intense. You know what I had the other day that was terrible, guys? It's on my TikTok. Banana matcha. I had banana matcha. I don't smell curry. Fuck yeah. Food gas, but you gotta wash up. You do. You gotta hit a little, little cologne. Instagram is such an awful application for anything that's not like fucking trading. I find it so funny. Like somebody will DM me and I'll DM them back and they'll be like, "Bro, how do I know it's not an AI?" I'm just fucking sending them a picture. When's my hair changing? Soon. I'm gonna get a what's it called? Curly hair. These braids are just getting played the fuck out. WWW. When's the gym content coming? Dude, so like, here's the thing with the gym. Me going to the gym is a very unexciting process. I sit there and I listen to Iceman and I just like work out. Literally send a voice memo. That's what I'm saying, bro. When I fucking DM somebody, I send them like a voice memo. I'll like send you a fucking video. Like, you like energy drinks? I try not to. I just do these caffeine gums now. Why are you always worried about a stupid downtrend when your strat is based on how we react to the level? Because objectively, it looked like we were gonna fucking sell off. It didn't look good in the moment. Right? It's like went down 8 points. So some people probably would have even gotten stopped out. 15-minute did look fine. Yeah, the 15-minute looked good. Checking NASDAQ. Yeah, a little shop. What was I looking at the other day that looked really good? I don't think it was gas. Was it gas? Oil. Was it oil? Oh yeah, oil looks decent. You sound a lot more confident on stream than you did a week ago. Yeah, bro. I mean, it was new. Bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, there was one time I was on stream and I just like looked at my YouTube And I was like, damn, I got not 7,000. I got like 2,000 people watching this shit, and I just kind of like, I don't know, I was just like, damn, fuck. But I'm used to it now. I'll meet you in Miami, near future. Let's go, brother. Bring me some curry chicken. People just want you to click buttons and get mad if you lose. Oh yeah, but I mean I'm trading. That's to be expected. I'm not like playing Minecraft. 10 points, targeting 30 to 40 points on bounces. But when people still would have gotten stopped out. 5% this week, thanks to you. Fuck yeah. Orb valid. I don't think it's gonna play out. I'll watch it in the moment, but I would be shocked if it played out. Was that a jet flying? Yes. Yeah, I live next to the airport. Thank you for telling me, orb. Enter long with the stop loss, bro. Yeah, we are close to London High as well. Bounce off on high. You mean rejection? The haters real quiet after yesterday, bro. That felt so good. Would I take a continuation long? Potentially. For that, let's look. You're just gonna want to get out right there. You're gonna want to get out right there because I think we might reject off of this. I don't love that today. Seeing as how we already are kind of bouncing off this low. Continuations for me, I like to play more when the trend is a little bit clearer, right? So like this already kind of having this reversal, continuation long, kind of pushing it because we're probably gonna get a little chop right there. Now, if we didn't move down and we just moved straight up, that's when I would like to take it. Oh shit, my bad. I'm not fucking on. My bad. So I was saying that for a continuation long, I don't love it when it's like this. Rather, us, just start moving straight up, kind of like that. If that makes sense. We can't see. Yeah, you can. Now you can. Oh, there's a delay. Now everybody can see. Reginald, we can't see. Our PX Streamer University. I need to go to fucking Streamer University. I need somebody to sell me a course on how to stream. A Reginald. Orb valid? I don't really think so. I'll watch to see how we interact with this level on this high, but I don't know. I'd be surprised. RP, I'm sad. Life is beating me up, but I still got my faith in God. Any advice? Yeah, we've all had very low points, and the only thing that separates people who have low points and go and do something with their life from the people who just stay at a low point is the decision that you make when you're at that low point, right? You have to ask yourself and you have to say, is this going to be what I'm known for? Am I known as the loser? Am I known as the guy who loses? Am I known as the guy who doesn't have a job? Am I known as the guy who, just doesn't have anything going for him? Or is this going to be the place? Is this going to be the time where I turn my life around, right? So, hopefully you make that decision. You make the right decision. Adam, you gotta cut it, brother. Yeah, and keep praying. Yeah, Ron. It's just like you want to make sure you have constants in your life, whether that's prayer, whether that's meditation, just shit that you do every day that keeps you good. How do you deal with pressure? I'm juggling trading and business, and they're both doing well, but I feel too much pressure and it's starting to affect my sleep. That's fucking part of it, bro. I mean, fuck. It's like I wish I could come tell you it's very easy and I never lose sleep, but there's nights where I feel like shit. You know, there's days where I feel like shit. For the most part, I think that having a routine is helpful. I've been working out a ton. That's helping me a lot. Minimum like 3 miles a day. So I think you just have to just deal with it. You really have to deal with it. It's stressful. Having a business is stressful. Having people that watch me trade is stressful. You know, if I didn't have people that watch me trade, it'd still be stressful. Then I'd be watching myself trade. So just a game of dealing with it. We're getting some chop right here. Do I take creatine? I don't like creatine. When I was younger, my dad told me that creatine's really bad for you, and I just kind of listened to that. My dad he played professional basketball in Australia. I don't want people being like, oh, he's a fucking NBA player. But yeah, he was a very good athlete, so I listened to his advice about health and shit like that. Um, yeah, he told me no creatine. Start a wisdom channel. I thought about that. I thought about starting a channel just called RP, where I just talk about just shit that's not trading. Bookmap, please. I'm cooked. You're cooked or you're cooking? Hopefully you're cooking. Can I play? Play what? I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, basketball? No, I can't. I'm decent. I'm not that good. Do I know Julian Petrolis? He's awesome, dude. I would want to make content like that. I mean, I love that kind of content. I watch him. He's sick. Rate the markets this past month versus the market a year ago. I don't remember June of last year being too good. So I'd say probably pretty same. Selling off on a bookmap, obviously. Probably not going to get the orb. Yeah, I have a brother. I have a little brother who's actually learning how to trade right now, and he's going to start making content. If you're watching this, bro, you got fucking pressure on you now, eh, buddy? But yeah, he's going to make content, and he's going to just document if I can turn him profitable. He's definitely going to have a lot of distractions. He's going to be going to college in South Florida, and he has a brother who dropped out of college and who is going to be partying at college with him because the brother wants to relive. Oh, I just saw my friend's Lambo drive by. That's sick. But yeah, so he's going to have a lot of distractions. But we'll see. I think he can become profitable. He's going to be using my strategy. He was watching the TJR boot camp, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I love TJR, but your brother makes videos and you're watching TJR videos? But he was just fucking around. I told him to just watch every video on YouTube that he can find from trading. SPX is just out. Bro, I know. I mean, what? I guess they're just. What happened? Did they halt it? Too many people wanted to buy it? Bro, that's why I'm so bullish on these damn, does anybody here? I'm actually curious. Like, does anybody in my audience use Hyperliquid? Hyperliquid is a decentralized crypto exchange. And it's a pretty cool product. It's pretty cool shit. I'm just curious if anybody uses it. Just as I'm just curious. I have zero affiliation. Zero fucking affiliation, by the way. It's just a cool platform. Is your little brother Mohit? No, he's not. Oh shit, my bad. I was looking at crypto right now. Oh my god. Either this, which I'm buying, or I think this. This looks kind of likely. This could be a little rough, and then we buy here. But this is an important high. With Bitcoin, you really just want to watch these 4-hour and these daily candle closures. First time crying from trading. This is actually an interesting story. Let me look at the market and make sure I'm not about to miss some fucking big move while I tell this shit. I do not like ore, bro. We're just so damn choppy. It's like, here's what I like seeing when I'm trading for. Even yesterday was fine. It's like, all right, move down, move up, boom. Right, like defined reactions. Now it's like, I don't know if we're gonna get that. But yeah, so I was on a trip. I'll have some water real quick. I gotta start eating breakfast, but I don't know why I never eat breakfast. I always fucking have a stomach ache. Mm. So I didn't like cry from trading, but this was probably in 2023. This is like probably a year or so before I started social media, maybe like a year and a half. Um, so maybe 2022 then. But long story short, I was making some decent money. I was trading indices, so I'm trading like Forex and SPX and shit like that. I was mainly trading SPX and I think like some Forex pair, like maybe GBP, JPY or something like that, maybe Euro, US dollar. And I was on a trip. I was actually in this place called Marco Island. If anybody knows Marco Island, it's pretty shit. There's nothing to do at all. So I was just trying to like, change up the scenery. And I was in this like hotel. I think it was probably one of these hotels, like the Hyatt. And I don't know what it was, but I was just trading like shit. Like I was just revenge trading. I was like, you know, overconfident. I was just being an idiot, just overconfident. Maybe it was because I was on vacation. I don't know what it was, but I ended up losing like 15 grand in like 5 minutes, like just being an idiot. And it was not because I was taking bad trades. Like I was just gambling. I was just boom, 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 just literally like self sabotaging my account. And I sat there and I was just like, what the fuck did I just do? I was just so mad at myself. Um, I was in a very rough period. I was just like very mad at myself. There was some shit going on emotionally, and it was just me versus my emotions. Like I was just in a place where I was just very angry at myself. I was very mad at myself. So I sat down and I journaled, and I was like, hey, like if you keep doing this, and if these bad habits keep up, like you'll be homeless, you'll be in debt, like you're fucked, right? So I was very honest with myself, and I told myself, I was like, okay, if you lose two trades, you're done trading. So I started making some more defined rules for myself. I started, going on better risk management protocols. I started actually listening to myself because I saw a glaring example of what my life would have been like if I stuck to my bad habits. And luckily I didn't. But yeah, that was a rough one. Luckily I didn't go back to, or I'll never be going back to Marco Island. What fucking hotel? I swear it was the Hyatt, bro. I swear it was the damn Hyatt. I have such a bad memory from this place. Oh, it was the Marriott. The Marriott. Marriott Marco Island, bro. Oh yes, it was this. I think it was this. It wasn't even that nice of a hotel. Like I don't. Yeah, that was fucking. That was interesting, dude. I had such a weird trip. And then now I'm looking at Gulfstream fucking planes. Hell yeah. Life can change, my friends. Life can change. I feel like going on vacation makes people trade worse. Maybe. My Bahamas trading definitely wasn't, wasn't the strongest. It's also because I don't know, I was just like, it was just interesting. It was also like, I don't know, I didn't love doing that because I didn't have a fucking like desk in my room, so I had to go live in the living room, and like there were people walking around. I remember I was live one day. I don't know if you guys saw, but I was on vacation with like my friend and then like some girls, and there's this girl that like walked into the live stream talking about like, yo, like what's the UV today? And I was like, yo, shh, like I'm live. And she's like, oh, you're live? Like, can I come say hi? And I was like, no, like, no offense, but like the people don't want to see you. Like, I don't think you guys want to see her. I think you guys wanted to see the market, right? So I tried to break it to her. I was like, hey, like they don't care about you. They want to look at ES futures. They want to look at VIX. They want to look at Bookmap. And I had to end the live, but she's like, no, let me come say hi. But it was already in a live anyways. It was already going to end anyways. It was at like 10:45, but it's very hectic. I was like, bro, I'm live. Like I'm live streaming. Like nobody cares about your Instagram right now. Like in the nicest way possible. Chill RP, I'm a feminist. I'm a feminist too, bro. I love women. We all want to see her. No, I don't think you guys do. I live in Naples, right next to Marco. Literally nothing other than fishing. Yeah, and I don't even actually. I think the fishing's decent. I think you guys have like good tarpon and good snook, but I don't think the fishing's like that good. I think it's good, but I think there's a decent amount of people who fish down there. Your friend in the Discord. Oh yeah, yeah, he does fucking trade a lot. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I try to have people in Discord who trade different styles than I do. Like David trades a little longer. Some people scout more. Do I like Tampa? I don't love Tampa, dude. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Right? I don't love Tampa. Like, right? Like, here's my opinion on Tampa, Florida. Right? Tampa, Florida is like where you go if you want to say that you live in a city in Florida, but you don't want to live in Miami. Right? Like Tampa, Florida is where you go, and I think people have this weird sense of pride with Tampa. It's like they think it's New York. They're like, yeah, I live in Tampa. It's like, all right, relax. Like, everybody in Tampa thinks that they're a pirate. Like, everybody in Tampa thinks that they're a pirate because there's this thing that is called Gasparilla that everybody goes to, and people just kind of identify with it for the whole year, right? So it's like this never-ending thing where everybody just thinks they're a pirate in Tampa, and you wouldn't get it unless you're from Florida. If you're from Florida, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it'll be June or it'll be September, and people will be talking about dressing up as a pirate, and you're like, yo, relax, like maybe there's something else to do other than dress up as a pirate. But that's my thoughts on Tampa. It's like a pirate ship. St. Pete's the same thing. Bookmap, fuck Tampa. Bookmap showing a lot of chop right now. You guys can see a lot of chop. We're in this little range. Definitely, or not definitely, Orb looks like shit right now. Tampa is Miami without the LARPers. There's nowhere near as much money as there is. There's nowhere near as much money in Tampa as there is in Miami. There's money in Tampa. I won't get you. Like, there's obviously money. I think Tom Brady lives there. There's money. But the sheer amount of international capital flowing into Miami and the sheer amount of businesses that want to fucking have shit in Miami is just, you can't compete. You just can't compete. I just roasted Tampa. I just had the roast of Tampa, Florida. It's also like, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like Tampa, there's like a lot of like weird crime. I guess we're done for the day. Give it like 15. Naples has money. It does. Old money. It's like Palm Beach kind of vibes. I'd rather live in Palm Beach though. Palm Beach is cooler than Naples. Like the reason I moved from the west coast of Florida to the east coast is because I thought about it like this, right? If you live in Florida, you know that it's expensive. Sarasota is expensive. Tampa's expensive. Naples is expensive. It's all expensive, right? So in my mind, I'm like, if I'm gonna live in Florida, I might as well live somewhere really cool. And I wanted to live somewhere where I could just go on a yacht on like a 1 hour notice. I could go to the best restaurants. I could go listen to the best music. I could go, just meet celebrities. I can go be surrounded by like wealth and just cool, state of the art shit. And that's Miami. Miami is fake. Anywhere is fake if you're hanging out with fake people. If you're gonna call a city fake, that's a very interesting assumption because the city has 2 million people in it. So if everybody in the city is fake, then you're the only real one? Like, probably not. You know what I mean? Like, who else lives here? Like, Lil Baby's my neighbor. I don't think Lil Baby's fake. Lil Baby's pretty chill. He just drives around his Maybach. But there's definitely parts of Miami that's like, I won't like, dude, if I go to, Brickell, Miami, and I hang out with a bunch of kids who are doing like courses on drop shipping, like probably not great people to hang out with, versus if I go hang out with my friends who are in, the hedge fund industry, and I'm hanging out in the financial center in Brickell, and I'm having meetings on rooftops with all these super wealthy people that have good insights and can, educate me and I can learn from, probably a good thing. Have I met Lil Baby? Not yet. I met Young Thug. I met Young Thug at Poppy Steak. It was so chill, bro. You guys would be so proud of me. I aura farmed. I aura farmed so good, bro. So I'm sitting there eating my steak, right? And then this is actually after they brought out that fucking briefcase, right? So I'm just, mega LARPing. They brought out the briefcase, right? So they brought out the briefcase, and I love it there. They brought out the briefcase, and I have to be careful what parts of the story I tell. This was a crazy night. So Poppy Steak briefcase comes out. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm sitting there and I see like a bunch of dudes walk in to Poppy Steak in like tank tops. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, interesting. And it was Young Thug's kid. And then it was like his security guard, and it was Young Thug. And I'm just sitting there, and Young Thug walks by, and I'm just like, yo, what's up, Thug? And he dapped me up. And I was just like, just like that, like nice and quick. I didn't fan out. I was gonna fan out because I loved that fucking I love the song he did, Lifestyle, but I didn't fan out. I almost did. I was almost like, yo, Young Thug. I didn't do it. I wanted to so bad, low key. Teach Lil Baby how to trade. I actually would. You thought I lived in West Palm Beach? No. How often do I go on planes? Not that often. I don't really like planes. I was on a plane the other day. Shit was low-key a little sketch, not gonna hold you. Whoa. A lot of volume coming, or a lot of buyers coming in on Bookmap. I'm gonna see how we react to this area. I don't really think I'm gonna be taking a trade off of this. Very interesting price action. Blondes or brunettes? Bro, that shit does not matter. The older you get, I promise you, you're gonna just be like, if somebody's cool, then somebody's cool, bro. How'd you make friends when you moved? Good question. I have a lot of people who I knew who lived in Miami. A lot of friends. A lot of them who are older who were really cool, and they were really welcoming to me. Like I really appreciate how welcoming the people who lived in Miami were to me. That's why I moved here. I called one of my friends and I was like, hey, where should I live? And I told him like 5 spots, and he's like, don't do this, don't do that. And I really love where I live. Why do I think Orb looks bad? Dude, we're just chopping around so much, right? And it's like, this isn't something that I really like. I like the trade that when there's, I'm trying to think of how I can explain this in a clearer way for you guys. All right, so think about it like this. Every morning, the market has like 3 or 4 reactions, right? I usually trade one of them. Ideally, I want to trade the first one. Every time the market reacts off one of our levels, it usually gets a little bit less strong. So how many reactions have we had so far, right? You can count this as 1, not really. 1, 2, 3. Like, the more we interact with these levels, the less confident I get. Does that make sense? Versus if we're, oh fuck. I know. Shh, I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it. We're gonna talk about it again. So the more, like, right, this level interaction, right here we have a tap, right here we have a tap, right here we have a tap. Now we're kind of chopping around. That makes me lose confidence that we're gonna have a strong reaction off of Orb, because I feel like every time we interact with one of these levels, it just gets less strong. Versus if we didn't have any of this, didn't have any of this, and we just broke down, and the first interaction we had was that's what I love to see. Does that make sense? That's kind of how I think about it. Oh my gosh, Ethan, bro just fucking put 80 W's. Jesus, bro. Ethan, come on, dude. L streamer, he was late and doesn't know how to show his screen. I wasn't even late. I was actually on time today. What am I doing the rest of the day? I'm just fucking so curious if we're gonna just continue chopping around. But I need to do some fun shit today, bro. I need some fun shit. I got my friends texting me, which is never good. But it's always fun. Hell yeah. I think I'm gonna do a dinner today, but I wanna go on like a boat, bro. I think it's nice. Hop on Rocket League. Fuck, I might hop on. Bro, what's that game? What's the game with the eggs? Where you play the egg game? Like the first person game with the egg? You know what I'm talking about? I know somebody knows that, bro. I know one of y'all are from my era. Come on, somebody drop that in the chat. Shell Shocker. Yes. Get some curry. Shell Shocker. All right, we're going to play some Shell Shocker, guys, in a second. Because objectively, like, I don't like the break and retest. And I'll explain it one more time. 1 tap, right? So market having a reaction. 2nd tap, 3rd tap. And now we're just chopping around. I don't see us having a good reaction off of this level. I just don't, right? And we're looking for shorts off of that. VIX is a little choppy. We still have this fucking SpaceX bullshit that hasn't happened yet. It's Friday. This, yeah, I mean, this is just not, like, we're already selling off on NQ, so now we'd be trying to lag. It's like, I don't know if I like that. Thank you, RP. Just thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Day in the life vlog. I could do a vlog today. I could do a little vlog. Bro just wants an excuse to play Shell Shocker. No, I'm playing Shell Shocker. What? Somebody said I got hacked. Where's this guy at? Oh! Yeah, market's still not doing anything. Addicted to gaming? No, bro, tell me what else am I supposed to do? I'm bored. Trash. You stay on stream all day. LRP for what? Oh, look at Bookmap real quick, guys. Selling off a ton. I just don't see a trade today. I mean, like, I do not see a trade. Do I have ADHD? Yes. Oh, yeah. There's no trades today. I mean, this is just, even if we interact with Orb now, this is why I told you guys, we're just selling off on NQ, so I was like, we're going to lag on ES. Like, this is just, yeah, there's no trade today. Can you do this on call sheet? Probably. I don't know if that's the best way to do it, but you can pretty much do anything on these damn apps now. Bro, we're selling off fucking heavy. Somebody's gonna be like, bro, why didn't you short that? I should have shorted. I'll show you guys where I should have shorted. I should have shorted right here. I should have used the inverse 3-minute fair value second turtle soup gap to short right here. We'll see how we react with this on Bookmap because it's interesting, but that's so funny when I went on Shell Shockers, somebody thought I got hacked. It's a perfect Mount Everest. I know, bro. I should have used the turtle soup fair value Michael Hutchinson alien soup inverse gap. What order do I get a poppy steak? So I used to order a ton of food there. I used to go there and order like $1,000 worth of food every time. And I would feel like shit after doing that, so I don't do that anymore. Now I just get, what did I get last night? Or 2 nights ago? I get my rosé, which they just bring to me because they already know I like that. And then I get like truffle mac and cheese. I got truffle fries. Oh yeah, actually, you know what's really good is the Wagyu steak and eggs. It's like caviar and Wagyu. Got the crab cake there. It's all really good. Very filling. Where did I get the money from to start trading? From crypto. So long story short, went from busboy, you know, I was selling sneakers. I made a decent amount of money selling sneakers. I never talked about that. I'm not like that much money, but I would make like $500 per flip sometimes with like Yeezys and shit like that. So that's how I got into technically like transacting on the market. I was selling fidget spinners, selling all that bullshit. So I was just around the internet. I was around ways to make money on the internet. Talking about poppy steak while I eat a McGriddle. I'm not gonna lie, bro. A McGriddle sounds so good right now. I might actually order that shit up. Fuck, they're closed. Why does McDonald's not do all day breakfast, bro? That's so annoying. Why don't, like, I would pay extra for that shit. That's actually probably good. McGriddles are so unhealthy. RP came to vent and not trade. You know what, bro? You're right. I should have traded that shit. I should have just looked right here and just slammed that. I should have said right here. I should have said, you know what? The market looks like it's gonna go down. I'm gonna short. You're right. You're exactly right. You are so right. Um, whoa, yo, M Sierra. That's not a good thing. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not a healthy thing to do. I actually don't. Contrary to popular belief, I don't do any of that shit. People think I do because I have ADHD and my eyes are always like that, but I would never do that. I just would never do that shit ever, like literally ever. There's a few. There's a line that I will not cross, and that is way past that line. I used to on caffeine a lot of the time. McDonald's breakfast. I fucking love McDonald's breakfast, dude. We're selling off heavy here. You guys bullied me off shell shockers. I was having so much fun, bro. You think ADHD helps you with trading? Yes. I'll tell you why. I have a ridiculously, I never talked about this. I have a really weird sense of pattern recognition. Like I can look at charts and I can look at data and I can look at VIX and understand it quickly. And I can also look at it like every single day without getting bored, and it just fascinates me. Like watching VIX move up, like the fact that we were at a little bit of a low on VIX, and now we're bouncing, and now we're also selling off on ES. And if VIX decides to reverse right here, we're also going to reverse on ES. That fascinates me, right? So like I am obsessed with this shit, and I'm obsessed to the point where I've spent like I don't know 10,000 hours, 12,000 hours looking at this shit. So I am like hyper focused on what the market's doing, what VIX is doing, what SPX is doing, what news is coming in. So for me, it definitely helps me because I'm hyper focused on it. Like I'm hyper aware of what's going on. All right, ask me some questions. Everyone got SpaceX blue balls. I have the same thing with autism. Autism is usually a gift. I have some friends who are artistic, very, very smart people. Have I ever used Kalshi? No, I haven't. You can use Kalshi to like bet on Love Island. Caffeine overrated. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out where caffeine sits in my life. I'd rather just not do it. But it helps me a little bit sometimes. Like today, it helped me a little bit. I felt good with it today. IPO is about to come out. Is it? I've been hearing that. Favorite hobby? DJing. Dude, I have so much fun. Maybe that's what I do today is DJing. But I'm going to a little dinner tonight. I need to not go to the club. If my friends ask me to go to the club tonight, I'm leaving. I'm literally just walking out. Just hit a blinker. No. Before the trade? That's not, no. London bounce? Nah, bro. We already bounced. There's no reason to take that. You know that. You know that's gambling. The person who typed that, you know that's not a good trade. We already bounced. We're taking another bounce off a level that we already respected. So why did I take the bounce off? Asia? Oh yeah, right here, the Asia London low. I think I've explained that about 37 times. I love when VIX hits a high when ES hits a low. That's a smart motherfucker right there. You're starting to see it, brother. You're starting to see it. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for these inflection points. Oh yeah. Do you guys remember yesterday when I drew this arrow? Nobody clipped that, by the way. Clippers. I wanted a clip of that, but it's fine. But I was like, I literally said in the moment, I said, if we move up on VIX, your shorts are gonna get fucking paid. That was yesterday, right here, I believe. And then, dude, that was so interesting. You guys remember right here? So yesterday, Trump tweeted that we're having a ceasefire. It's all just extremely manipulated. Like, I'll just say it. I'll just come out and say it. It's all just extremely manipulated. Hookah. Am I allowed to talk about hookah on here? I bought a hookah, but I don't use it at all. I didn't like it, dude. I used it for like a while, but I don't know, man. It was just too much work. I had to like clean it. Any possible entry? Probably not. Maybe I'll stay on for like 15 more. Do I look at NQ or ES on Bookmap? Yes. Favorite house artist? Black Coffee. I love Black Coffee. And Da Capo. I met Da Capo actually. He follows me on Instagram. Yeah, Da Capo follows me on Instagram. My favorite Afro House guy. I met him at this event. I actually had a nice conversation with him. He's a very cool guy. Let's talk crypto. Zins for profitability. I hate Zins, dude. I try them every now and then. I never fucking like it. Bitcoin's fine over, what's that? What level is that? Over this, over 61. Under 61, it's cooked. Or I'll give you like the actual. If we break down under this 59 level, we will go to 50K. There's nothing saving us until 50K. Which I would like. I'd be buying that. Oh my god, fuck. The one time I go off Bookmap, we have all this shit. Hold on, go back to ES now. Jeez. This is just hilarious. I'm so glad I'm not trading this. You caught that candle? Fuck yeah. I don't know exactly how. Would love to have. Would love for whoever you're calling to call me. But yeah, on Bookmap you can see that right here. Look right here. Huge buy order. You can also see it on TradingView, right? Right here is when that played out. On Bookmap, obviously, you saw it a little bit earlier, because on Bookmap, it shows you the actual orders coming in. You can see there's a big spike in volume right here, which was at 7404. And then at 7404 on TradingView, it just looks like a big move up. So that's the use of Bookmap. Is, you know, you could have just longed the fuck out of it right there. Could have just followed that guy. Drake candle ES. Hamdovich, what is your deal, bro? He's so chill and relaxed half the time, and the other half the time he just spams the chat and yells at me. Like the other day he came on here and he's like, you know what? Also, for anybody wondering about break and retest, I'm not taking this. We'll watch it, but this is not what I like to take. We've had way too many reactions. Yeah, Hamdovich, you're timed out now, bro. Hamdovich cannot be trusted. I know, dude. I don't know what his deal is. He's so chill half the time. I'm actually curious to see how this plays out. We don't have any orders around the midpoint. Or where's the midpoint? Yeah, we don't have any orders around the midpoint right now. Doesn't look that bad. $10.55. A little later than I would usually like. If this happened like an hour ago, I would have loved it. Chart? Yeah, my bad. Play Shell Shockers, please. Okay, after this, we'll play Shell Shockers. Because after this, there's nothing fucking to look at. Who's entering? Not me, but definitely some people. Is this takeable? I don't like it. I'm not taking it. If you are taking it, watch for this high. I'm in for shorts. Hell yeah, I mean, we'll see how it plays out. It looks fine on the 5 and the 1 and the 15. Just a little later than I like, and we've already traded around these levels so much for me to really have confidence in this level. Not saying it's not going to play out, but that's just my reasoning. Show the chart? I bet. I'm not in a short, no. Watch for this level too, the 7445. A lot of orders sitting around there. Price might want to come up to the level. If I move to another state, which one? Dude, I don't know. Maybe like Aspen or some shit. We don't like this book map. No, people definitely like the book map. You might not like it, which is okay, but people overwhelmingly really like the book map. Move to Poland. You know what? Sometimes I'll look at the news and that sounds like a really good idea. Everybody ratio that guy, my goodness, bro. The funniest, dude, somebody made a video. Actually felt bad for this guy. This guy made a video like making fun of Bookmap, like, oh, it's all the bubbles. And you could just tell that the guy was like, I don't even know how to explain it. I just felt bad for the dude because I was like, bro, this guy's just kind of cooked. Might be coming up to that area of liquidity I was kind of looking at on Bookmap. Got any feedback for continuation off London High? Yeah, give me 1 second. Because I got to look at how we interact with these levels and that'll tell me about that. Should I drive to McDonald's breakfast? Dude, they're closed for me, bro. I actually might be able to make breakfast today. I make some eggs. How long are eggs good for? If I bought eggs on Monday, are they good today, guys? That's terrible. I should know that. I'm so fucking disconnected from this shit. At least I'm aware. All right, guys. So now we're going ahead and we are testing that area on Bookmap that I was talking about. That I said there's a lot of orders around. Some people definitely got stopped out because I know that some of you fucking people shorted right here. I know how you guys trade, and some of you guys shorted preemptively right here, right when we got that red, and you didn't pay attention to anything that I said, which is fine. Hopefully you did. I love doing that. I love when I don't take a trade and the trade would have ended up getting stopped out, and everybody's like, like, no, not when we have all these reactions to all these levels that aren't even clean. If we're not reacting clean to this level and to this level, what the fuck makes you think we're gonna react clean to this level? And like, obviously, it could still play out, we could hit that, but like, that's not a fucking trade I wanted to take, dude. Going to Pilates. Awesome, see you soon. I might chef up some eggs. Sorry, I was texting real quick. Like, I know what I'm talking. I mean, it just like didn't fucking look good, guys. Like, some of you guys need to just. A lot of your guys' problem isn't even that you're a bad trader. It's that you take shit that you shouldn't take. Oh no, I'm not going for Pilates. I was just, talking to like somebody else and shit. Eggs are not good for you? Alright, guys, come on. There's gotta be some things we can eat. Because, like, I know that there's a lot of shit that's not healthy, but eggs are fine. Eggs are good. Eggs, we cannot be at a place in our society where we can't eat eggs. If we can't eat eggs, bro, then what can we eat? What can we eat, guys? If I can't eat eggs, right? What should I be doing, dude? I feel like Trent's been fucking rage, baby. So that one guy's just saying random shit. Can't eat eggs? Like, come on, dude. Like, what should I elaborate on? You take things you shouldn't take. Yeah, well, I feel like, I do this sometimes too, but a lot of you guys, you have a strategy, right? You have a trading strategy. It might be longs, off of lows, might be whatever. And then you'll just randomly take shit because your strategy isn't playing out. And then that's where your losses come from. So if you were to follow your strategy, you'd have a 60% win rate, but you don't follow your strategy. You take a random trade. So that math is skewed because the data points are not even data points that, are accurate. They're just random fucking trades. Does that make sense? Frank grew up. Any sausage today? Dude, I don't think I have sausage. Eat anything that comes from an animal. Listen to Dr. Dia about eggs. Bro, I can't do that. I can't live my life like that. Like, I can't. There's some things that are a constant, and eggs are fine. All right, this break and retest maybe is playing out. We'll see. Now we're actually getting a ton of fucking sellers. Don't know exactly where somebody's entry would have been, but. Somebody said NQ shorts look good. Yeah, if VIX, look, this will be an easy clip. VIX wants to do this, everybody who shorts is going to be very happy, right? Now, if VIX wants to fucking do this, you guys are all cooked. So that's what I'd be watching. Oh yeah, I have a meeting with Bookmap on Tuesday. I think. Yes. Yes, they just texted me. Meeting with Bookmap on Tuesday. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys then. What if they're watching the live? You guys watching the live? They just opened my message. Like, I just texted. They just opened it. They might be watching the. What do you mean stop with the lies? I have 600,000. I have like 700,000 people who follow me that are trading influencers. Why on earth would they not DM me? Every company DMs me. Every fucking trading company you can think of DMs me. Why would I lie about that? They have like they're not even that big of a company on TikTok. They have like 500 followers. What if they're watching this and they're like, this guy just leaked the private information. We're canceling the meeting. All right, guys, how do you guys feel about this fucking break and retest? I'm not liking it. For that 1 second I liked it, I fucking hate it now. I don't care what happens. Even if it plays out, this is a sketchy ass trade. L flex. It's not a flex. It's the fucking reality. They killed Dr. Dia for talking about eggs being bad. No way. There's no way that happened. I'm gonna I'm gonna short that one. I'm gonna take the opposite end of that because I just don't think that happened. I don't think that just sounds like some shit from like Lord of the Rings, you know? It's kind of like a scientist was talking about eggs being bad. If you want to talk to me about like, you know, Area 51 or, you know, something like that, yeah, but I don't think that like, I mean, really, like, because I feel like we would have figured that out by now. That's the way I think about it. I feel like if eggs were bad, we would have been able to document that. Like, for example, my grandpa loves eggs, and he's, you know, relatively healthy dude. If you want to convince me that modern day eggs have stuff in them, that maybe I could convince. Speaking of eggs, shell shockers. All right, quick round. Oh no, I'm not watching this fucking ad. We're not doing that. That's cooked. No, we're not doing shell shockers because there's ads, and I'm not watching a fucking ad on stream. Sorry to get you guys' hopes up. The egg industry is huge. I bet, bro. I'd love to own some eggs. Or own some eggs. I'd love to own an egg company. Sponsored by Big Egg. Dude, I'd love to be sponsored by Big Egg. Oh my gosh, bro. You don't have an ad blocker? I don't game on my computer. I only game on my Xbox. Or I have Steam on here. I play shit on. Bro, there's this game that I used to play that is so fun on Steam that I might actually play today. It's called like My Lost Uncle. It's like this like grappling game. It's like Where's My Uncle or something. It's a very weird game. It's like Where's My Uncle? And you just grapple around. It's like Uncle Game, Steam. Yes, this. I stirred my uncle. This shit is so fun, bro. Do I invest in real estate? I do. Well, not yet. There's just very slightly right now. There's a deal that I'm looking to potentially get into that is more brick and mortar. That's interesting. It's a very interesting kind of deal that has nothing to do with trading. More to do with like, I guess just other areas of my life. Just becoming a businessman. I guess a little bit to do with trading. How many eggs should I make if I'm super hungry? Like I literally haven't eaten shit. Last thing I had to eat was tenders last night. $12 eggs? I think 4 is good. No, I can't eat 12. I'm gonna do 4. Hamdovich is back. Hamdovich, how are you doing? Have meat with the eggs. Dude, I forgot to get meat, I think. What Vic's looking like? Let me look. Like how we didn't want it to look. Boy, fresh out the pen. Oh yeah, Hamdovich. Yeah, Hamdovich, fresh out. Hamdovich is free from the timeout. Hamdovich, why do you spam sometimes? Can we get an answer? Like, why can't we just be chill 99% of the time? Also, Hamdovich, how old are you? I'm curious. Join the Discord, by the way, guys. Because once I figure out how to do all this cross streaming shit, the Discord streams are going to be way better because they're not going to be delayed, and that's the chat that I'm going to read. Anytime I ask Hamdovich why he spams, he doesn't answer. Is this not a good trade? Doesn't look it to me. Does not look it to me. We have VIX. Chop it around a bit. We're not respecting the midpoint. This big wall of orders right here that we haven't taken out yet. Are on your little sister's spamming? No, she's not, bro. That's just a lie. He said he's 19 years old and his little sister is the one spamming. So your little sister is the one that comes on and yells at me for not taking a trade? What? Like, no. I mean, maybe actually. Maybe your little sister's trading, but bro just lied. Bro just straight up just capped. All right, hammer bitch. I don't know if I believe that. See, look, even he's laughing. Even he doesn't believe it. Even he doesn't fucking believe that shit, bro. Bro got put on the spot and just LARP. Just hit us with a mega LARP. Why didn't I take the bounce off London low? So I'm gonna try to answer this as clear as I can because I know it's confusing people. When I'm looking at any trade, there's discretionary things, meaning there's things that I want to see happen in the moment that I only know are good because I've been looking at this shit for 6 years. So one of the things I like to see happen when I'm trading a bounce is an instant tap of the zone and failure for price to go below the zone, showing that buyers are holding this level, right? So that looks like this. Looks like even kind of like this, right? Or let's see if we can find another example. Even like this. This is a little bit better of an example because we didn't have as many candle closures under. This is still a little bit of a weird one, but that's a little bit better of an example. When we have these candle closures under, right, more often than not, when I see this play out, we end up selling off. So obviously we ended up bouncing, but it just didn't look it in the moment. You guys were arguing about eggs in the chat. Listen, Frank, I worked on a farm and none of the animals were tortured. I am fit right now. Bro, come on. We're having an egg argument over the big egg industry. That's how you know the market's choppy, bro. We're arguing about fucking egg development. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. We're about to get probably a big candle up, which will make everybody understand why I did not take this trade. I'm on Adam's side. I didn't see the debate. What's the debate? Adam seems like a pretty smart dude. I mean, Adam was like, he sent me like his jersey in 10 seconds, which I respected, to claim the hundo. There's the candle that lets everybody know that we shouldn't have taken shorts. Didn't I just fucking say that? Did I not just say that like a second ago? There's gonna be a big candle that lets everybody know why I shouldn't have taken shorts. There it is. Did I not see the sunny side up trend? You're right. What came first? Oh. Let me think. Chicken versus egg. Well, it has to be the chicken. Right? Wait. No. Probably the egg, right? Because the egg's got to spawn in the chicken and the chicken's got to, and then make a new chicken. So I think that the egg came first. I think that the egg came first. First egg created the first chicken. I agree, right? First chicken evolved from primates? I don't like that. Somebody just sent a weird code that's sketching me out. That looks like a hack. You're getting timed out for 24 hours. Imagine it was like a free Apex account. I don't know. I just didn't like the look of that. I'm taking this rejection. I'm not. Holy orders. Big order. DJI USA for a new mic. Okay, bet. Okay, quick trade recap for the day for my Clippers and for anybody watching. So I did not take any trades today. The only thing that looked somewhat decent today was this bounce off of London low. If you took that, nice. Looked fine on the 5 minute. For me, it didn't look good at all on the 1 minute because when I'm looking at a bounce, I want to see instant respect of a level like this on the 1 minute. I want to see buyers, defending that level. I didn't see that. It looked like sellers were taking control. Obviously, we did get this one candle last minute, but for me, that didn't look good. Now we're just kind of chopping around. This break and retest didn't look good. I didn't want to take that. We already had way too much movement around all these key levels for me to have confidence that we were going to have another reaction off of this. So no trades for me today. I'm too fried for this chat right now. It's 11 a.m. I mean, I guess you whatever floats your boat, but just hopefully you're getting your work done before you're doing that shit. That's the main thing. I don't really care what you guys do as long as you get your shit done. I'm not no health guru. Am I gonna stream next week? Absolutely, every day. Live every day next week. What's going on with the space app? Oh shit, there's a company I gotta check on. MicroStrategy. Oh, fuck. Alright, so I did think this company was going to go down a little bit, and it did not go down. But the good news is I'm in an extremely light position, so we're good. It was not a technical trade. I had this thesis of MicroStrategy, and I still have it, but I think I'm a little early. Not financial advice. Probably an awful fucking idea. Alright, yeah. This is why we didn't take the fucking bounce, guys. I'm so glad we didn't take that orb. That would have been such a shit trade. That would have been such a shit end of the week. Such a shit end of the week. I'm so glad that I listened to myself and not people yelling at me to take that. No, I'm not taking this rejection. Oh my god, look how many orders we have around these fucking levels. Awesome, 451. If you are taking this rejection, you do not want to see a single green bubble right now. You want to be seeing red, 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 with failure for us to close above. Big green bubble equals big green buying candle, probably for 5 points. Then we shoot up. Do I teach one-on-one? Not at the moment. I used to when I first started my social media, but not right now, no. I don't think that's something I'll do again. Maybe. I'd rather just do a fucking in-person fucking conference, bro, at that point. Just throw a bunch of you guys in a fucking room for a week. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I just full ported. It's not good. Fishing stream. Dude, I can do a fishing stream. Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna take the Maybach out today. I actually haven't been using the Maybach. No, I'm not in. No, I'm not in shit. What do you mean I'm in? In what? Fishing in Florida looks so fun. Dude, fishing in Florida is the best ever. It's year-round greatness. What are those Skittles on your chart? This is order flow. So we're looking at the orders that are sitting in the candlesticks, right? These are all the asks. These are all the bids. Just gives us one level deeper of a look into what's going on. Do I ever worry about hurricanes? No, 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 no. I mean, I can just evacuate. Like, I hate to say it, but I am in a financial position where it does not matter. Like, if my Lambo breaks, I get a new Lambo. My jet ski breaks, I get a new jet ski. Or I don't even have a Lambo anymore. Um, no, somebody's getting the email. I gotta go look at it. I gotta go look at it and make a TikTok. My girl went to Miami for a girl trip. That's not your girl anymore, brother. A girl you know went to Miami for a girl trip. Why don't I IRL stream? So I'll tell you why. So when I live my life, I think of it like this. I have trading, and then I'm about to go sign off, and I'm gonna take a nap for like an hour, and then go to the beach, get my driver, probably go shopping for a little bit, and then go DJ with some friends. Gonna go to some dinner, and probably do some sort of like some more DJing tonight with the friends. Like, I don't know if I want people seeing. I don't know if people want to see that. I just gotta make that decision because I know people want to watch me trade, but it's like, do people want to watch me live my life? And maybe they do. Maybe they fucking do, right? But it's a big difference. It goes from like, hey, I'm a trader to like, I'm like a Kai Cenat type of person. Do you have hella expensive setups for fishing? Yeah, I got a Twin Power sitting right there on a whatever the nicest St. Croix Legend, I think. And then I have or it might be a Mojo Inshore, and then I have a fucking St. Croix Legend on a Sustain or a Stella. I think it's a Sustain. Yep. Yeah, there's that candle. Got my boys nose fishing, of course, bro. Yeah, dude. And then I have some shit that I left with my dad. It's like a Stratic. Yeah, Stratic for my dad. Stick to trading. Privacy is your personal life. That's what I think. But I also know that there's a lot of people who watch this shit that really would love to watch me like live my life. And I liked it when I was a kid. I loved watching lifestyle shit. Like I loved it. I was watching Lambo Raul. I was watching, all the lifestyle shit. I was eating it up. I won't lie. I loved it. I loved being like, damn, I can trade and go drive a Lamborghini. Like, that's sick. Because for me, the lifestyle shit just made it worth it. I was like, damn, why am I doing all this shit? And I was like, oh, well, one day I'll be rich. Will I ever get a boat or yacht? Yeah, I will. Make videos of personal life, don't need to live stream it. Yes, maybe. But the live streaming is like, yeah, I don't know, it's interesting. But while I'm like eating dinner, the last thing I want to do is like make a TikTok, if that makes sense. Sometimes I do, but I'd rather just have somebody video it. Do I believe in manifesting? Oh yeah. Was I rich 5 years ago? 2021? No. Can you see the SpaceX chart? Yeah, let me look. Oh. A lot going on. I don't have much thoughts on this. Still doesn't look like a terrible lawn. I really don't fucking know what's going on with this. I'm just speculating at this point with this. I don't know enough about SpaceX to give an informed opinion on that. Is $700 a day wealthy? No. You're making money, but that's not wealth. Wealth is like you can wake up and like go on vacation anywhere in the world and not think about it. I'm gonna stop this recording. I'm gonna stop the stream in a second. All right, I'm sending this to my clippers. If anybody's any last questions, feel free. Gonna end the stream a little bit. Pretty slow day. I didn't really think I was gonna get a trade today, bro. Fridays are always, I feel like, not always, but I don't love Fridays. Fridays and Mondays. If I had to pick 2 days to not trade, it'd probably be Friday and Monday. No, I'm gonna sign off in a moment because I'm hungry, bro. I'm honestly I would stay on. I'm just fucking hungry. I'm gonna cook up some eggs and then I'm gonna go take a nap at my pool and then I'm gonna go wake up and do some dope shit. Maybe a boat today. Shade, you'd be disappointed, brother. You'd be very disappointed. I'm not. That's not what I really get into. You'd be very disappointed. Eat on stream. I'd have to cook on stream, which is kind of hard. I would genuinely like IRL stream. I think I could do it. I just like it's a decision I have to make. I gotta pretty much be like, yeah, fuck my privacy, which I mean, fuck if Kick wants to fucking pay me kind of money they're paying Kai Cenat, I'll be last room my nap. But then again, it's like, is that money worth loss of privacy? And the answer is probably yeah. But yeah, the answer is probably yeah. The answer is probably yes. All hard, Mixed eggs with Greek yogurt. That does sound pretty good. Seems like a cool person to watch. Thank you. Kai used to stream his showers. All right, I won't be doing that. I won't be streaming the showers. Knicks or Spurs? I got Knicks. Got a lot of friends in New York. Can't let them down. Eggs with mayo. Interesting. I don't know if I want to do that. I gave a trade recap, but yeah, long story short, no trades today. I didn't take a single trade. Didn't see anything. Nothing looked too good. Bounce didn't look too good. Looked fine on the 15. Didn't look good on the 1. I need a fucking haircut is what I need. Yo, last time I saw you, you said you don't ever want to trade live. What happened? I did say that. I changed my mind because I was thinking, I was like, how can I trade and make content in the most consistent way possible? And the live trading shit is just way easier. What would I tell my old self? It's a great question. I would tell him that I would just say that all the shit you want to do is possible, and the only mistake that you could make, the only way you could fuck up is by not believing in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, then certainly nobody else is gonna believe in you. So I would just tell them that everything's possible and keep fucking dreaming because they sure do come true, you know. But damn it, why do I keep missing all this fucking shit? I'm literally watching this shit. It's like one of the 5 coins I have on my watch list. All right, I might start sending some crypto shit in the Discord. Because oh my fucking gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna load up my crypto account because some of the shit's actually moving now. These altcoins. It's like OGRP. Me trading my altcoins. Getting some big sellers coming in on Bookmap. We'll see if that continues. Maybe we reject that high. All right, I'm about to sign off. I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna take a. Damn, we are rejecting a little bit. Look at Bookmap, guys, real quick. Some big sellers coming in. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Send this video to my clippers. I'm actually gonna work out, and then after I work out, I'm gonna take a nap, and then cook up some eggs. But yeah, gonna have a nice Miami day. I'll make some TikToks today. We are getting all these fucking sellers coming in, bro. Damn. I feel like whenever I end the stream, there's always a big move. But yeah, guys, we'll go live. I'm gonna go live Monday, maybe Sunday. I kind of want to do like a live stream where I do like a watch list on stocks for the week and on like the market and on just like the news, kind of like a macro, like a talk show. Like I want to do would you guys fuck with that if I did a talk show where I went over like, 5 stocks, went over like swing trades, went over news, went over, gold, Asia, almost like my own version of like CNBC with macro. I'd pretty much just be explaining, how I explain VIX to you guys? I'd be explaining that to you guys. I'd be explaining stocks. I know what I'm doing with stocks. I publicly called out Palantir at $20. That video is on my Instagram. Somebody here probably took that trade. One of the things that I find so funny, there's people who follow me that, caught this fucking trade and they made so much money that's the only thing that they follow me for. Like they don't even trade. They just watch me. They know me as the Palantir guy. But yeah, I'd love to do that. Now that I'm streaming, I might as well do that. I bet. Yeah, we got a lot of yeses. Easy. We'll do that. I would love to do that. I'd actually have a lot of fun doing that. Like an RP talk show. Maybe we could have guests on there too. Maybe I could try to get other traders. I could definitely get any trader you guys know I could get on. I could also definitely get macro people like CNBC. That'd actually be cool. Like me interviewing a fucking financial analyst, me interviewing that'd be sick. Yeah, that would be sick. Warren Buffett, dude, maybe. RP, I want to become a clipper for you. If you go on TikTok right now and you post a clip from this stream and it gets over 1,000 views or not, if it's a good clip, you'll be a clipper for me. Simple as that. Holy shit, we're signing off. All right, y'all, I gotta sign off because if I don't sign off, I'm just gonna watch this shit all day and I'm not gonna do all the stuff I gotta do with my day. But no, dude, I love this shit. I love this shit. I absolutely love this shit. Yeah, we'll go live probably Sunday. Definitely Monday, but probably Sunday. But yeah, man, we'll talk soon. And stay tuned for the RP talk show, bro. I think that'll fucking print. I actually think that'll be really fun. Just like a little macro. I'm telling you, bro, right when I sign off, all this shit happens. All right, I gotta sign off. All right. Bro, this shit is so entertaining. I gotta fucking sign off. I got people texting me, asking me to do things and shit. So I gotta sign off of this trading shit for now. But so fun as always, guys. We got a lot of fun shit in the works. Appreciate you all coming to these streams. And yeah, live probably Sunday, definitely Monday. And yeah, we'll talk.